Welcome to Grand Prairie Update. I'm Terry Briggs.
And I'm Don Johnson. Here's what's happening in your city. This is Police Memorial Week, a time to pay tribute to the service and sacrifice of the men and women in law enforcement. In Grand Prairie, the ceremony honors two fallen officers, Sergeant Gregory Hunter, who was killed in 2004, and Patrolman Lyndon King, who died in 1982.
I would like to acknowledge Officer King's survivors here today, his wife Carolyn, their son Michael, and their family. And I would also like to acknowledge Sergeant Hunter's surviving family members, wife Denise, and daughter Erin. While we reflect on these tragic deaths and honor those officers' memories, it is comforting to see these two spouses and their children here today and know that Lyndon and Greg's legacies live on.
Nationwide last year, 163 peace officers died in the line of duty, including 13 in Texas. The votes are in, and it's a clean sweep for incumbents on the Grand Prairie City Council. Unofficial returns from the May 12th election show incumbent Tony Shotwell defeated former police chief Glenn Hill in District 5. In District 6, incumbent Ron Jensen is returning after beating Cheryl Rios. And in District 8 at large, incumbent Greg Gessner overcame a challenge from Rosemary Bowlby. Voters also decided to extend the existing quarter-cent sales tax to continue paying off debt for the public safety building using sales tax revenue. There will be two new faces on the Grand Prairie Independent School Board. Burke Hall topped incumbent B.B. Bingham and Jason Claybrook to win the seat for Place 5. In Place 6, incumbent Mike Skinner beat Annette Brigham. And in Place 7, Steve Pryor ousted incumbent Paul Martinez.
Postal workers are making a special delivery in Grand Prairie. During the week, letter carriers collected donated food items as they dropped off the mail. On Saturday, the local donations were boxed up, loaded onto trucks, and taken to the United Charities Food Bank.
This is one day that a lot of them enjoy coming to work and doing it, just to see the thrill when they come back and they want me to go out there and say, hey, look what I got. And they open up the back of the door of the truck, postal truck. It's full of bags where the community just gives back. It's just so awesome to see that kind of response from the community.
The local effort is part of the National Letter Carrier Food Drive, which has collected more than 1 billion pounds of food since it started in 1992.
Dozens of cats and dogs have a new home thanks to a special offer from the Prairie Paws Adoption Center.
You're being hurty. That dog's free.
For 48 hours, the center offered free adoptions and extended hours as part of a promotion called Staying Alive.
This is vastly exceeding our expectations. In our wildest dreams, we had hoped to get out. I guess the last time we did this, we got 80-some animals out in 3 days. Yesterday, we got 70 animals adopted out. So we expect to do about 50 today. This will be the biggest event Grand Prairie has ever had.
If you couldn't make the weekend special, but you're still interested in adopting a pet, you can always drop by the shelter or view pets online at gptx.org/paws.
The Grand Prairie Air Hogs run at another championship has officially begun.
Even if you don't pick, it still might save us a step. All right.
The 2011 American Association champions are now in the midst of spring training under the guidance of second-year skipper Ricky Van Asselberg, who spent the off-season retooling the roster.
Ready to go and excited and ready to play baseball and just the attitude in the clubhouse. There's a fire under them and they're ready to prove a point that they can do the same thing that the team did last year. This is my wife Annie, everybody knows.
Van Esselberg and company were able to take a break from their routine to host a meet and greet for fans at Quick Trip Park on the final Saturday before the start of the season.
Josh Strawn, I'm a right-handed pitcher, and I played at Shreveport last year, and I'm from Bradenton, Florida.
Ronnie Morales, played at York Revolution last year in Atlantic League. Live in Fayetteville, Arkansas. It's my 6th-year professional pitcher.
Players, coaches, and members of the management team were all on hand to introduce themselves, mingle, and let everybody know what they can expect to see from the team in 2012.
I'll just thank all of y'all for being here. We really appreciate it, and glad to have the guys here, and we're hoping we can repeat.
You know, just to see some people getting fired up outside of our team, it's kind of neat, you know, and so I hope to see a lot of fans this year, and this is just one of the things that kicks that off.
The Air Hogs' first game is May 17th at Laredo before they return to Quick Trip Park for the home opener on Monday, May 21st. For information, call 972-504-9383 or go to airhogsbaseball.com. That's it for this edition of Grand Prairie Update.
Hope you can join us next time.